Good afternoon and welcome. We are thankful you have joined us for this important ceremony as we celebrate and honor the Northrop High School class of 2022. I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements of Fort Wayne Community Schools and of the state of Indiana. Upon receipt of their diploma, they will be the graduates of the 50th class of Northrop High School. If you will all please stand as we honor the Northrop High School class of 2022, please remain standing until after the Pledge of Allegiance.
How you guys doing? Good? Yeah? Okay. You guys ready? Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated now.
Good evening, and thank you to the Northrop High School Band under the direction of Mr. Kevin Klee. Trumpeters, Kyle Campbell, Jacob Haviland, and Peace Abram under the direction of Mr. Tom Maupin. Donnell Adams-Jones for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. It is my pleasure to introduce our honored guests, Dr. Mark Daniel, Superintendent, Dr. Faye Williams-Robbins, Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Joe Brown, Director of Curriculum, Maria Norman, Board Vice President, Raleigh Booker, Board Secretary, your Salutatorian, Molly Bear, with a GPA of 4.40. And your Valedictorian, Katie Smith, with a GPA of 4.45. Would the principals of our elementary and middle school feeders please stand and be recognized? Would the Northrop High School administrators, counselors, and teachers please stand and be recognized? It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Faye Williams-Robbins, Deputy Superintendent, who will deliver the principal's speech.
Good afternoon. Today I stand here not as the Deputy Superintendent of Fort Wayne Community Schools, but in the place of the previous and now interim principal of Northrop High School, Mrs. Barb Allesmeyer, a dedicated educator and administrator who is unable to be with us due to a serious accident on her way home from a show choir competition. And if you know Barb, she was not going to miss any events. We wish her a speedy recovery. So can we give her a round of applause at this time? I want to thank Barb and the Northrop staff for allowing me this opportunity. I am a proud Bruin, an alumni of Northrop High School. And as I stand here, I recall the time when I sat where you graduates now sit, never imagining that someday I would be standing on this stage. When I attended Northrop, it was only a 10th through 12th grade school, and I was part of the first graduating class to have spent its entire high school experience at Northrop. That was also the year that Northrop won the Indiana State Championship in basketball. The night of my graduation, Patty Martone, our Dean of Girls, lined up the graduates and inspected each one of us to ensure that all young ladies were wearing a skirt or dress and white dress shoes. She also checked to make sure that all the young men had on a shirt with a collar, a tie, black pants, and black dress shoes. We have come a long way from that night, and many things have changed. But one thing that remains the same is the standard of excellence at Northrop High School. From the first day that students walked the halls of a school that was still under construction, Northrop has had a reputation of excellence that you, graduates of 2022, have continued to uphold. You have seen and endured much throughout your 4 years, from the changing of administrators, interim principals, COVID, online learning, lockdown, alternate day schedules, watched your friends attend drive-through graduations, and much more. Yet you have prevailed. This year, you had state qualifying teams in track, cross country, wrestling, dance, show choir, and the academic Super Bowl. You have earned the Herbert Presidential Scholarship, the Provost Scholarship, the Nathaniel Saul Wittenberg Scholarship, and Danielle Adams, DJ Jones, you were awarded the Black History Makers of Today Scholarship. Give yourselves a round of applause. Multiple athletes have signed to play sports in college. You won awards in construction, raised $1,500 for the Riley Children's Hospital, and Katie Smith, Molly Bear, Jessica Bailey, Hadley Haish, Jakayla Rich, Taylor Foote, Shiv Patel, Samuel Keaton, Madeline Deverell, and R.A. Baker. You have managed to be the top scholars. It is not, yeah, let's give that a round of applause. It's not 1974, and yes, I said 1974. But the tradition of excellence continues, and in a few minutes, you will graduate as the 50th class of Northrop High School and join thousands of Bruins like myself as an alumni of Northrop. As you leave here today, remember the place that Northrop will forever hold in your heart, the memories, the friendships, the connections made with the staff, and that you alone of all classes endured a pandemic, and still you rose. You, class of 2022, have all the tools necessary to move forward, continuing to push towards your dreams. Thank you to the mothers, fathers, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, and other caregivers for the opportunity to have served your family and work alongside you in ensuring your graduate received a quality education. It has truly been our privilege. Thank you.
So as your superintendent, you can hear the pride that we have as being alumni of Fort Wayne Community Schools. So hearing Dr. Williams-Robbins speak, it reminds me of what you've accomplished and what you've led in our district the last couple of years. Specifically, in regards to how do we really nurture each other and support each other with the Wednesday Wellness phenomenon. You led our district. And one of the things I've learned from you is to ask myself every day, what do I appreciate? What gratitude do I have as I begin my day? So I want to say thank you to your leadership and for what you showed me, and you showed our entire district. So with that said, congratulations on making it to this day. You experienced and learned much since entering kindergarten in the fall of 2009. How does time fly? Wow. While your high school years have been particularly challenging, the lessons you have learned and persistence you have shown to reach this point demonstrate that you are ready to move on to the next phase of your lives. Whether heading to college, enlisting in the military, starting your career, or taking time off to find your path, I know because you're a Northrop High School grad, you have developed success skills that will serve you well. First, I hope you have developed a strong work ethic, demonstrated by being responsible, having integrity, and being resilient and flexible. As graduates of Fort Wayne Community Schools, you have had the unique opportunity to learn with and learn from students of different races, ethnicities, different family structures, different socioeconomic background, and so on. That experience, whether you realize it or not, has helped you become a global citizen. And I just want to say, there are no challenges that you can't rise to overcome. Working in a diverse world, in a diverse environment, also provided you with the opportunity to collaborate with peers who likely challenged your thinking. And this experience may not have always been pleasant. But it's important in learning how to clearly communicate your knowledge and perspective, how to negotiate and how to manage yourself and your interactions with others. All skills you will use regardless of your future. During your time in school, our education approach has moved away from memorization and towards problem solving and collaboration. We're not finished yet. We still have much to do in this space, but we'll continue to focus on experiences that develop success skills and engage students, allowing their learning to be driven by curiosity, not coercion. We have unlimited knowledge at our fingertips, but we need to know how to evaluate that information and use it to solve problems. So as you go off to on your next adventure, think about how you can hone these skills for your own success and the success of your community. And wherever you go, I know when you return to Fort Wayne with increased knowledge and enthusiasm, you will continue moving our city forward. And lastly, if you're interested in having a career with Fort Wayne Community Schools, you're welcome. Thank you and best wishes.
Good evening, Dr. Daniel, Dr. Williams-Robbins, Miss Norman, Miss Booker, honored feeder principals, Northrop staff, graduates, parents, and guests. Part of the journey is the end. Yes, this quote may have been pulled from a movie about superheroes. And yes, it may have been delivered by genius, billionaire, philanthropist Tony Stark, but it applies here all the same. This is the resolution of our high school plot line. It's the bottom right corner of the plot triangle that we all learned in the 7th grade. If this is our concluding event, then how is it a part of our journey? Well, I believe that this part of our journey is the most symbolic and the most significant. Our class, like our preceding classes of 2020 and 2021, have been through a little bit of hell and back. A global pandemic is a cataclysmic event that surely not everyone will have the absolute joy of experiencing in their lifetime. I still remember my lowest moment of the pandemic. I'm, of course, talking about how my sister and I watched the entirety of Dance Moms willingly and in our free time. We even made a pyramid ranking everyone in our household. I put my dog at the top, by the way. And wow, this will sound very cheesy, but reflecting upon it, I am baffled by our perseverance and our flexibility. From shutdowns to hybrid schooling to social distancing, the class of 2022 has bounced back with incredible patience and tenacity. As COVID-19 became our new normal, I don't think we realized just what we were going through. We endured something most people would have never dreamed of, and we are graduating here today. By some grand miracle, I will obtain my diploma today, even though I took calculus. It was a fever dream, and I will leave that class barely remembering what an integral is. Not to expose Mr. Erdman's masterful teaching methods, but I thoroughly enjoyed watching Blue's Clues, Bob the Builder, and VeggieTales, all while making a song parody to We Didn't Start the Fire for a final grade. It was classes like this, ones that were difficult in the curriculum, but fun with the people involved, that made me realize just how much I'm going to miss high school. Not all of it. I will not miss the pre-calc exam combined with an English paper due in 3 days and a million musical lines to memorize, but rather the times where I felt like I belonged and like I was welcome. There's no such thing as the good old days. This one was not delivered by a superhero actor, but rather by the lead singer of my favorite band, Incubus. Brandon Boyd understood when he wrote these lyrics that we cannot look back, and lately, I've come to realize this too. I don't know about you all, but I used to absolutely despise when upperclassmen would tell me to live out my high school days to the fullest because they would go by in a flash. Time was moving slow for a while, it seemed, and for a while it felt like I lived at Northrop. In a way, I did, as certain classrooms and activities became a second home. I hate to admit it, but everyone who told me that was right. It feels like just yesterday I was doing full laps around A Hall looking for my freshman biology class, not realizing that I was moving in a full 360 the entire time. And now, after 4 years, after the highs and lows, after everything we have all achieved, we are moving on. Moving on from those crowded hallways, moving on from rushed socialization between bells, and moving on from that hectic parking lot. I'm sure everyone here has felt some sort of degree of unbridled rage directed towards an alarm clock, and the feeling of gratitude when it's not quite time to go off when you check. Those extra few minutes of sleep, in some metaphorical way, represent how I feel right now. I know I will have to get up and move on here soon, but I'm relishing in my remaining time while I still can. I'm nervous about the day that follows once I leave the comfort of my bed, but once I'm in the middle of it, I find myself enjoying it. I can only hope and work for a future like that, a future where I find myself enjoying every minute after overcoming some initial hesitance. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for me and for all of you. Thank you to my parents, sister, and the rest of my family. I appreciate you all more than anything, and I am grateful for your everlasting strength. Thank you to all my friends, teachers, and classmates. Looking back, I never thought I'd be here giving a speech at graduation. It's because of the support that I found in everyone that I am where I stand now. It's been a wild ride, but it's one I wouldn't have spent with anyone else. Thank you. Allow me to introduce our valedictorian, Katie Smith.
Good evening, Dr. Daniels, Dr. Williams-Robbins, Ms. Norman, Ms. Booker, honored feeder principals, Northrop staff, graduates, parents, and guests. During my last few weeks of high school, I was reflecting on how I had changed over the years. I remember walking into Northrop as a freshman and admiring how mature and confident the seniors were. I was definitely lacking in those categories, as I'm sure many of us were. Back then, they seemed like adults, but I sure don't feel like an adult right now. I have grown a lot since then, thanks to my teachers and the experiences that I've gone through. One of them being my spine surgery in January that took me out of school for almost 2 months. I came back failing every class with absolutely no motivation to do any type of schoolwork. The one thing I learned from this that I want to pass to you all is that sometimes it doesn't matter if you have motivation or not. You just have to do what you know is going to be best for yourself in the long run. It's hard, it's uncomfortable, but once you get over it, the next challenge you face will not feel as difficult. I don't know what you all have been through, but I'm sure you are not the same person you were when you first came to Northrop. I mean, we look at the freshmen now and think, there's no way we were ever that bad. I think we've all grown in a positive way, since Northrop is clearly the best school in the world. Some of you might not agree, but I think we've had some fun times here. Whether it was playing your sport, participating in our music or art programs, or going to our school-wide assemblies, like the student staff basketball games or talent shows, I hope you all have some happy memories of Northrop that you can look back on. For me, some of the best times I ever had were playing volleyball. Shout out to all the volleyball players, you guys are the best. I also had a great time this year in Mr. Erdman's calculus class, where we got out of taking our final by making a music video together as a class. Now, it might be the worst thing I've ever seen, but we were very proud of it. I know we like to joke about Bruin culture at Northrop, but the sense of community here is unlike anywhere else. I've had the chance to meet so many funny, smart, and all-around interesting individuals that have made a lasting impression on me. We've all grown up together in a way, and it's surreal to think that it's over. But at least we get to move on to bigger and better things, like paying off student loans for the rest of our lives. That's what I'll be doing anyways. Overall, I had a great experience here at Northrop, but to be honest, I'm so ready to leave. I want to wrap this up by saying thank you to my parents for supporting me and asking if my homework was done ever since kindergarten. I also want to thank my volleyball coach, Mr. Tony Terrell, for believing in me from the beginning and always pushing me past my limits. You're very lucky if you have someone like this in your life. I hope you all find your way in life and get where you want to go. Don't let anyone discourage you from doing what you want to do, because it's your life, not theirs. Thank you for listening. Good luck with your future, and go Bruins.
The Northrop community of teachers, parents, and students are very proud of the students assembled before us. Each student has worked hard to earn a diploma and deserves to hear his or her name read at commencement exercises. In order that no name be missed and that our attention remains focused on our graduates, please hold your applause until all graduates have been announced. The graduates of the class of 2022 respectfully request that the audience not applaud or otherwise recognize individual students as names are being read. They also ask that no pictures be taken from the floor of the Coliseum. Graduates will receive their diplomas from Mr. Rob Robison and Miss Katie Jackson. Dr. Mark Daniel, Dr. Faye Williams Robbins, Miss Maria Norman, and Miss Raleigh Booker will extend congratulations to the graduates. We will now begin reading the names of the graduates of the class of 2022. Katie Smith. Molly Baer. Jessica Bailey. Hadley Haish. Jakayla Rich. Taylor Foote. Shiv Patel. Samuel Keating. Madeline Deverell. Aria Baker. Donnell Adams Jones. Jaden Almendralo. McKenna Bear. Mackenzie Beck. Ashley Bowman.
Destiny Bradfield. Lily Butler. Vivian Clark. Jasmine Collin. Mason Cologne. Kennedy Dowdow. Caden Downs. Aiden Esslinger. Elizabeth Farling. Claire Ford. Lillian Frankowich. Anna Franks. Emily Gerhardstein. Kayla Hale. Rachel Hampton.
Colin Horton. Evan Hunt. Alexa Huth. Halimata Ibeda. Jace Irby. Kenny Kasensuk. Catherine Kelly. Jacob Lewis. Islam Muhammad. Sierra Mansfield. Sophia Martinez. Ruben Buru. Theodore McCurdy. Haley Nelson. Quinn Olding.
Jade Riley. Chloe Roberts. Faith Schmidt. Sitanafer Solomane. Caden Tassler. Megan Thompson. Ramiro Toledo. Caitlin Townsend. Veronica Villanueva. Tamia Wagstaff. Damian Williams. Peyton Youngerman. Diana Zaldivar. Jarek Aguilar. Katie Atkinson.
Mia B. Baker. Cambrian Bommersback. Jack Chen. Isabel Kramer. Ethan Davis. Danye Dixon. Ruth Ann Dixon. Juliana Fuentes. Sybil Garman. Eric Granados. Devin Harris. Susu Tway. Jalen Jackson. Isabel Jensen. Olivia Januzzi.
Dane Kilby. Kylie Knuth. Laura Lopez. Madison Maxwell. Steve Mon. Gianna Niederholtmeyer. Sakdide Nopat Sorn. Logan Otis. Morgan Patterson. Sophia Salazar. Jessica Scheel. Addison Sloniker Hayes. Amanda Thatcher. Roberto Trujillo.
Christopher Valencia. Asharia Winston. Evan Adams. Aaliyah Al-Amari. Haley Alladai. Emily Allen. Naresh Allen Turnage. Stacy Almanza. Nyla Anderson. Torsten Anderson. Dylan Andrews. Ian Asher. Hunter Augsburger. Justin Baird. Seraphine Baker.
Crisor Baltazard. Damon Bainey. Ashley Beaver. Quentin Becker. Zane Belcher. Amelia Bergen. Alexis Bergman. Chelsea Bias. Ashlyn Bixby. Wesley Black. Brandon Blomke. Olivia Bloom. Isaac Baster. Guillermo Bolanos.
Summer Bollinger. Rashawn Boone. Eva Baronis. Daniela Bowers. Brooke Bradley. Alma Brito. Autumn Brown. Dylan Brown. Alyssa Bruner. Carly Books. Maria Buendia. Austin Bolins. Jada Burks. Precious Burnett. Ariana Burns.
Ratzel Camacho. Caleb Campbell. Shelley Campbell. Devin Campos. Alana Carlisle. Stephanie Carrera. Ashley Cassidy. Janaya Cato. Marissa Chavez. Cameron Clark. Annalie Cole. Amarion Collins. Drew Conley. Jeremiah Conradi.
Ariana Cork. Scarlett Crawford Gayton. Isabella Crooks. Spencer Davis. Aretha Dawson. Miguel Day. Carla Deanda. Jonathan Del Cid Revelorio. Nevea De Leon. Oscar Delgado Marin. Jordan Deviney. Michelle Diaz. Jason Divins.
Dylan Dollarheight. Kayla Donahue. Adrian Douglas. Christopher Drummond. Patricia Durga. Nicholas Dyke. Samuel Early. Connor Eckert. Renisha Elliott. Mackenzie Ellsroth. Alex Esslinger. Dane Farley. Hope Bellinger. Chantrell Fields.
Tashawn Frazier. Jacob Fritz. Lucas Fritz. Brianna Fuller. Nevaeh Galvin. Haley Garcia. Iam Garcia Rosales. Evan Gates. Michael Gilliam. Trevor Gladio. Ethan Glasper. Teresa Glatt. Kyle Glover. Jocelyn Gomez. Brianna Gonzalez.
Benjamin Good. Ryan Graves. Samaya Green. Gabriel Griggs. Mariah Guerrero. Cameron Hall. Blake Hardy. Jaquan Harris. Roger Harris. Lydia Hartman. J.D. Harvey. Harrison Hatfield. Lucas Heaston.
Taylor Heaston. Michaela Hogel. Jordan Hogue. Alex Hollingshead. Mark Honer. Madison Hoover. Jordan Howard. Leanne Hauk. Warren Hauk. Paul Hubbard. David Hunter. Janiyah Hutchins. Dylan Ennis. Noah Jessup. Dylan Kalb.
Trinity Kester. Haley Kierstead. Nicholas King. Lindsay Knurr. Derek Kokolka. Caleb Kurtz. Kong Jaw. Amanda Chu. Daniel Latham. Kyron Leatherwood. Bryson Lechko. Austin Layton. Jessica Lopez. Josue David Machado Martinez.
Miracle Miller. Zachariah Miller. Frank Machado Pineda. Elijah Madison. Bernardino Madrigal. Zamani Malamboza. Alexander Malone. Jean-Well Marrero Colon. Rosemary Mariquin Martinez. Joseph Martin. Phoenix McLean. Unique McLean. Imani McLean. A. Marie McClendon. Morgan McCoy.
Nathaniel McCoy. Hunter McNeil. Abraham Melgar. Adriana Messman. Clayton Miller. Andrew Miller Doolittle. Clayton Mix. Allison Majeski. Manuel Montez. Anaya Moore. Jaquavis Moore Hoking. Abigail Mullinger. Isha Munden. Christina Munoz.
Haley Munoz. Cameron Murphy. Melita Mustadanagic. Michael Neighbors. Elena Nagel. Abriana Navarro. Elijah Newby. Luke No. Andrew Wynn. Tran Wynn. Hayden Nicola. Put your Roosevelt Norfleet. Sydney Norfleet. Haley Norris. Madison Norris.
Faith Oberlin. Braden O'Brien. Isabella Ogg. Zion Ogunson. Jonathan Alvera. Janu Ong. Cho Ma U. So U. Jose Osorio. Hannah Pantel. Jermaine Parker. Melody Patterson. Jacob Pauken. Alexandra Perez. Jacob Perez.
McCartney Rouse. Ion Perkins. Anaya Pettis. Lindsay Fan. Rosemary Peary. Naila Platts. Troy Powell. Eric Polgarine. Antonio Quintana. Kimberlyn Quintana. Daniela Ramirez. Giselle Ramirez. Brianna Rail. Anthony Reagan.
Mia Reina U. Caitlin Richards. Dontrell Richardson. Chloe Ricketts. Brihanna Riki. Brianna Robinson. Logan Remke. Alexandra Ruiz. Alondra Ruiz. Emily Ruiz. Julian Ruiz. Kayvon Russell. Malachi Rutledge. Courtney Sanders. Mason Sautbein.
Thomas Saylor. Josiah Schmucker. Jayasia Scott. Maya Scott. Natalie Seftik. Ethan Senesac. Larissa Sewell. Jordan Sexton. Jeremiah Shepard. Joshua Shepard. Nicholas Chappelle. Violet Sieber. Craxton Syke. Samaya Sims. Lucas Siren.
Elena Sitz. Kaylee Slager. Austin Smith. Danielle Smith. Jacob Smith. Jaden Smith. Justice Smith. Kier Smith. Gabriel Solomon. Carly Sprague. Marquise Stewart. Caden Strickland.
Okay.
Mackenzie Strickland Faust. Clara Surdick. Ethan Sumney.
Jaden Sunday. Mem Ta. Miles Tadeo Wade. Melanie Taylor. Jaw Thin. Jamarius Thomas. Javante Thomas. Robert Thomas. Dakota Tingle. Tiffany Tumeyer. Reagan Torres. Aaron Totten. Coral Tao. Alana Tun. Cheyenne Van Swol.
Antonasia Vaughn. Citlali Vasquez Ramirez. Oliver Vasquez Ramirez. Brandon Villegas. Lamaya Burgess. Parker Vorel. Arlo Wagner. David Weichel. Julian Waikiki. Daphne Walker. Haley Weaver. Jeremy Wyrick. Evan White. Tyler Wigman. Dylan Wilkinson.
Anna Williams. Autumn Williams. Monza Wims. Matea Whistler. Jamarion Woods. Cindy Yanez Lopez. Vanessa Zaldivar. Mary Zatler. Jasmine Zavala. Mustafa Zumit.
Okay. Before we ask the graduates to make their final act of turning their tassels, please know that the graduates will be dismissed into the hallway to receive their diplomas, and then they will proceed outside. The audience is asked to remain in their seated area until all graduates are outside, and then we will announce the dismissal of the audience. Will the graduating class of 2022 please rise? To signify your graduation from Northrop High School, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Please join me in congratulating the Northrop class of 2022. At this time, we will dismiss the graduates and will ask the audience to remain until we announce the audience dismissal shortly.